Hey guys, so in today's video I will be telling you the things that I wish I knew before I started my fitness journey, and I will also be stretching my legs because my legs are so cooked. I did legs on Friday and surprisingly my legs are still hurting. So without further ado, let's get into it. Unfortunately I don't have a yoga mat, and yeah, so I'm gonna be doing it on the floor. So the first thing that I wish I knew before was eat. I know many of the people say if you're into fitness, you're not supposed to eat, but if you want to get those muscles, the dream body that you want to be heavy and all that, you need to eat. Like, you really need to eat. Do not be one of those people who do the crash diets. I was eating 1,500 sometime, and I was always crashing out every time in the gym. I didn't have energy and I barely had any motivation because, yeah, I was not eating enough. I was not fueling my body. But what you need to understand is if you want to get that dream physique, you need to eat. So you need to eat your protein. If you wanna know the calories you're supposed to eat, you go on to TD calculator. I think I did a video on that. Then you log in your metrics and all that, and it tells you the amount of calories you're supposed to be eating and also the grams of protein you're supposed to be eating. But you need to eat, guys, because I've seen so many conceptions of assumptions of people who stuff themselves just because they want to get the dream body, but you need to eat. If you're going to take fitness seriously, just be prepared of people making comments about your body. Because when I started my fitness journey, people were saying I look skinny. Not like really skinny as such, but they were making comments about my body, like, you lost weight, are you sick or something? What's happening? And when I'm bulking, people are saying I look big, and yeah, I think you can see I look different from my previous video that I was doing. I think I'm going to upload this video after that one. But yeah, people are always going to make comments about your body, and you need to be comfortable with that. I know that seems uncomfortable, but like, you need to be comfortable with that because people are always going to say things, and it's not like you can really tell people what to do anyways. So just be prepared, like, people are always going to make comments about your body, and you need to be comfortable in that. And the next one, I think this is pretty self-explanatory, but you need to work hard if you want to see results. So progressive overloading, it basically means, let's say you're lifting a press and you're lifting 100 kgs and you feel like it's light for you, increase the weight because you can do more reps than you can imagine. So if you see like the weight is light for you, increase your weight every week. That's how you grow, because this is the same as you want to improve in something. You are always going to find methods of improving on that thing. So this is the same as with the gym. You need to always be improving, because let's say you lift the same amount of weight, you're never going to grow. So you really need to work hard, and that's how you see results day by day. Work out until your last rep looks uncomfortable. Work out until your face looks like that, because if your last rep look as simple, then you're not doing any work. You need to increase your weight. So yeah, progressive overloading, that's how you see changes over time. And I think I talked about this on my previous video, but if you're a girl and you're looking to lose fat, be prepared of losing your glutes, because that is fat, and when you're losing weight, you're going to lose all the fat in your body. Be prepared. I think that is something no one told me about. I lost my glutes. So if you want to avoid that, you can actually avoid not losing your glutes. You need to, yeah, that's where progressive overloading comes. You need to be increasing your hip thrust, your Bulgarians, and work out until you feel uncomfortable, because that is part of the journey. And yeah, the next one is do the same exercise instead of changing it every time, because let's say you want to improve in something, you are going to do the same thing until you start improving on that thing. So this is the same as working out. You need to be doing the same exercise, because if you keep on changing the exercises, you're not going to see any changes, because your body will not be used to that workout. So you need to keep on doing the same exercise. So yeah, don't be changing the workout every time. Oh my word, this feels so good. Like, I don't know how I can explain this to someone who doesn't go to the gym. That stretch after leg day. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Look at what happened. What a wonderful day to be Stacy. Yippee!
A few inches later.
Okay, so I've just removed the flowers in case if it happens again. But I was saying, nutrition matters. People want to get abs in the gym, but abs are not made in the gym. Okay, they are made in the gym, but 70% of the abs are made in the kitchen. So your diet needs to be good for you to have abs. I know, like right now, I look a bit fluffy because of my bulk, but yeah, abs are made in the kitchen, because people want to get shredded, but they don't want to work on their diet. And also one thing, I work with the 80%, 20%. I don't know if you know that rule. So 80% of the times I eat healthy food, and 20% of the times, that's where I balance and eat the food that I like, sweet stuff, chocolates and stuff. I haven't like really left those foods, because I know like people, when they start going to the gym, they end up leaving the food that they used to like, and they totally change their diet. But at the end of the day, I don't want to make this diet really hard for me. I want to make it sustainable. So the other times when I have things that I like, so I didn't entirely leave the things that I like, because if you know me, you should know me that I like sweet things. I think it's changing as I grow up, but yeah, I like sweet stuff, so I can never ever leave my sweet stuff. So yeah, you don't necessarily need to leave that if you like snacking like me. So yeah, I started having a healthy relationship with food when I stopped labeling food as good or bad, because all food is food, but at the same time, there is food that is harmful to your body, that is not really good to your body. But yeah, my relationship with food has really changed when I stopped looking at donuts and I'm like, oh, this food is bad. I just eat when I feel like it. Oh, there's this fly that's bothering me. It's making noise. Okay, so I just opened the window so it can go, because I was hardly concentrating. Yeah, on my next point is do cardio after workouts. I think this is basic knowledge. But yeah, let's say you do cardio before you lift weights. Obviously, you're going to not have the energy to lift weights after. So just do cardio after, because you want to put your energy into lifting weights first, then you can do your cardio after. So mostly I just do cardio after workout, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, because at the same time I don't want to strain myself. I don't want to strain my body after working out. Your body needs to rest. So moving on to the next one is, oh my god, oh, my legs are so cold. Okay, so moving on to the next one is rest days are important. you really need rest days. I see people working out 6 times a week, but what you don't understand is it's training your body. Your body really needs rest as much as it needs training. So the more that you don't rest, you are actually slowing your results. So too much of something is really bad. You do not need too much of something, because too much of something is always bad, and also too little of everything is also bad. So what I'm saying is you need to show up at the gym, like you need to show up. So you can't be working really little and expect to see results. But at the same time, you mustn't really work out as much as you can, because you're straining your body at the end of the day. Oh yeah, I'm running out of stretches to do because I think I'm done. And on to my next one is, you are not going to have motivation. You are not always going to have motivation. Motivation sleeps, but discipline sticks. So what you're going to realize on this fitness journey is you're not always going to be motivated. People always ask me, how do I stay consistent at the gym? But discipline, it's something that I've mastered in my fitness journey, and I thank that for that. Because not all the days I am motivated. Some days I feel like, nah, I don't want to go to the gym. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, wait, I'm seeing the results. So why should I listen to my body? Because one thing that you need to know for sure is, this is not only in gym, but in all aspects of life. If you listen to your body, or if you listen to how you're feeling, you're never going to get anywhere in life. So yeah, what do I want to say? Plan for failure, listen to yourself, because the more that you listen to yourself, you are just going to not go according to plan. So yeah. And what else? Yeah, what you need to realize is this is now a lifestyle change. So I know most of the people who join gym, they join because they want to lose fat, but at the same time you see the results and you stop going to the gym just because you saw the results, and you end up gaining that weight. So the lesson is, this is now a lifestyle. Just because you've lost the fat doesn't mean you're going to stop going to the gym. It's not a lifestyle. So this is now part of your routine. So you don't need to leave the gym just because you've seen the results. So yeah, I think that is basically about it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section, but that's it. Bye.